you know, I'm so sorry. Dexter is just so good with all of the Fire Emblem characters, has that spacing down, has that movement, which just came into play. But Seagull Joe knowing matchups just perfectly, and his Diddy has really been an issue for Dexter to overcome for the most part.
Yeah, but the thing is, we've always seen like his Corn or his Marth, but we rarely see his Lucina. As a matter of fact, I feel like his Lucina is more of a recent development. But it's been working out really well for him tonight, and he's playing it functionally the same way as his Marth, but in matchups that he doesn't really have the leisure of picking and choosing the spacing that he wants as much as he would like to. So just getting that consistent damage, getting those tipper, and not getting those tippers, and trading it off for more consistent like damage knockback.
And so far, you know, it's definitely paying off. Has a lead. It is only 10%, but every bit counts, especially against a Diddy, because Diddy's not really going to kill you until around 130 or so, and 109 right now on Seagull Joe. Dexter's sitting at a comfortable 64, and talk about punishing that. You're not coming to this ledge. That up B was such a great option, but did he lose his stock for it? Is he going to make it back? He does make it back, but he is on the ledge, and he nares his way back up, and Seagull Joe not ready for it, eating that damage.
I'm loving the jab pressure coming through from Dexter. Just a quick little get off me. Doesn't really look like much, but it's adding up to quite a bit of damage, and also just like psychological damage too. Just saying, all right, I can't get in through this angle, so I have to mix it up through this way, and it's leading to his opponents playing straight into Dexter's hands.
He knew the banana was coming out, but he did not want to commit. I would have loved to have seen an up B come in to play right there. Seagull's, you know, he's searching. If this banana connects, that stock is gone for Dexter and all of his hard work down the window.
Wow, at that down tilt. Kind of looking like a quick draw scenario right there, because you know that Dexter was looking for that grab. But I guess Seagull was just hip to all that and just crawling back just enough to hit that down tilt. But, you know, tomato, tomato, we still got a stock on both sides, and both players are resetting to their second stock in this loose bracket.
I just realized the tag that Dexter is using. It says down tilt. Obviously, he thinks that is a really good move, or he wants to avoid it whenever Seagull Joe does it.
I mean, he was using like the same tag before too, so I feel like it's both a reminder like that he's using tilt stick.
Let me have my moment. No, I'm messing with you.
I mean, you got it, yeah. I mean, just kind of strike everything I said. Logical's completely right. But right now, Dexter is still looking pretty comfortable. The banana's in his control. I feel like Joe's kind of has to check down his banana usage a little bit more so far, because it's been a little errant. But it looks like Dexter's just in Joe's head, just always keeping step for step with him on these recovery attempts.
We're going to see it down tilt come out again. No, Joe running off the stage, trying to come back. Is he going to get it? No, I would have loved to have seen a counter, but back here does put Joe right back off stage. Banana's there, down tilt connects. Is he going to try to go for it? Tries to go for a trump, gets a little bit late, not able to get that trump to back air. But Seagull again back off stage at 139, but we did see this a little bit earlier. Seagull's definitely not out of this, but down tilt connects, but banana connects. Dexter will lose his stock. But, you know, with that said, up B can come into play, and he goes for the up B. That was so smart, though, because worst case scenario, he was landing on that platform and still going to keep his stock. Yeah,
the timing was definitely there for him. And, wow, he air dodged to catch the peanut and keep his momentum there. And Dexter just staying alive barely. Joe spot dodging for his life, because I'm pretty sure a grab to up throw will kill. Tries to cover his space with the banana. Joe's just spot dodging and trying to play as safe as possible. He knows his win condition is in the down tilt. Dexter is just trying to run him down, trying to keep the pressure alive and mixing it up. Gets a forward air, tries to get a bit more stage control too. Drops a little bit too early, but Joe was shook, and he drops too low into the blast zone, and that's going to be an unfortunate stock drop coming through for him.
Definitely not what you see, generally speaking, out of Seagull Joe. He was shaking his head afterwards, you know, definitely a bit surprised that he was not able to make it back. Unfortunate for him, but Dexter will take that all the way to the bank.
Yeah, it looked like he, I don't know, dropped like a rock even after starting his up B. Usually Diddy stall for a little bit, right?
Yeah. Well, it depends on when you do it and if you have a jump, along with how your hit stun's going. He may have done it while he was still in hit stun. And if you don't jump while you do it while you're in hit stun, you go down instead of going up.
All right, logic with the Diddy knowledge coming through right there. But the result's going to be Dexter taking that game #1, and the counter pick is going to be Town and City. And I'm pretty sure that's like Joe's go-to counter pick pretty consistently, regardless of like matchup.
Yeah, he's definitely a fan of the stage. It does help if you're confident that you're going to win more exchanges than your opponent, because you're going to kill earlier off the top. But at the same time, you know, if you don't, you know, your opponent, most characters that are good in this game, definitely kill off the top as well. Lucina can do that grab, and is going to be able to do it a little bit sooner, convert the kill off of the up throw because it is Town and City.
Yep, and in a tight set like this, you know, those little percents are really all you need to swing the set entirely in your favor. Only 3% separating these two players right now, and Joe's trying to keep his neutral going. He hasn't really had these opportunities to pull the banana as much as he'd like to, and as I say that, finally gets a grab, and gets the banana going, but Dexter's just doing such a good job of playing around it, through not only catching it, but also just not playing the game when that banana is like blocking his path.
One thing that, speaking of the banana, Dexter opts to pretty much always throw the banana away. And, you know, I wonder, oh my goodness, but he lives courtesy of the Seagull Joe Express lifeline.
I mean, that's the epitome of we take those. I like the idea that Dexter was going for, trying to hit him with a weak hit of the Dolphin Slash to, like, nick him out of his barrels. But, you know, it ends up being even anyway, so it's all good in the end. Dexter's going to land a forward air, trying to get him off stage, and a little bit quick on the trigger with a Dolphin Slash. Dexter's smiling because he knew that he had no business going for that. But sometimes you have to take those little gambles to break ahead or even in the long run.
Well, with that said, you know, Seagull Joe is going to be forced to shield it a little bit longer than he would like to because he knows that the up B will come into play. And the up tilt right there coming from Dexter, so polished and poised as he converted that.
Yeah, and that was Seagull Joe's counterpick kind of coming through to bite him a little bit. 160 is a relatively high percent, but I feel like on a few other stages, he probably would have been able to survive that. But with the lower ceiling in Town City, even without Rage, Lucina's going to be just as strong enough to take that with an up tilt.
Dexter right now at 58%. That time he opts to throw the banana up to try to keep it in play just a little bit longer. Mixing up, you know, his banana strats, but right now, Seagull not mixing up any strats. Forward air, forward air, forward air. Dexter getting hit time and time again. I love that up air right there. Courtesy of Tilt Stick, you can actually do an up air out of shield, or buffered up air out of shield.
Okay, you can't buffer it with, oh yeah, because smash.
Because then you would do it, yep, up smash out of shield.
Okay, interesting, interesting. All right, and here we go. We see the end game strats coming through from Seagull. He's looking for the banana. He's looking for the down tilt. But Dexter is looking for the fences right now, trying to end Seagull Joe's whole life. And he's looking ready to do that. If he keeps on monkey flipping like that, I don't think he has a job.
Okay, as you just said, you can finish up with that one.
Oh, my God.
You know, if he keeps monkey flipping like that, you know.
That'll happen.
That'll happen. And Dexter, you know, I was thinking, yeah, he's not out of it. He has Rage. He can do X, Y, and Z. But the down air right there just sealing Seagull Joe's fate so beautifully placed. Talk about the trade that you're okay with.
Yeah, that was the epitome of a GameStop trade. I'll say it. All right, so we got some more ads for y'all before we move into losers finals. Stay tuned. We still got